Hello. Hang on. Hello, everybody. This is Flying Spider, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing of a Canon Powershot SX400 IS. This camera includes 14mm wide, 30 times zoom. We got a Digic 4 Plus. No idea what that is. 16 megapixels. That's as big as the camera on my flipping phone. 3-inch LCD HD and intelligence IS. So it's an intelligent camera. I will be the one to judge that. So opening up the box. Oh. So inside the box we have paperwork. More paperwork. And then down here is where it gets beautiful. Okay. Let's start over here. We got a hand strap. We have a battery charger. We have the battery. And over here, we have the camera. So let me just pull this out for you guys. Let's see here. So we got, this is where the battery goes in the SD card. And yeah, let's fire this thing up. So it just goes down like so. Okay, let's get an SD card. Because Lord knows I have 100 of those. Alrighty. You can take off that. Ooh, look at that. Perfect. Actually wouldn't be bad to vlog with. But I need to connect this thingy. I gotta stay on top. Okay. So let's turn this baby on. Oh. Oh. I turned it on and off. Nice. Okay, so today is 7. No. Back. No. Back. There we go. Today is 7/31/15. What time is it? It is 9:24. There we go. We are in, what's closest to here? Tokyo, no. Far away. Los Angeles, there we go. New York. Perfect. Wow, that camera. I don't know how good that's gonna look. It should look pretty good. Wow. Oh, my battery's dying. What a surprise. But it works. Show you guys. Oh, there's your zoom. Oh, battery's dead. Yeah. Charge your battery bar. Okay, so I'm gonna mess around with this, guys, sooner than later. And okay, so I've had this camera for a few days. In a minute, you're gonna see a review. I've done a little bit of recording, some pictures, and I'm liking it. But I'm gonna compare this a little bit to this camera over here, which is a Nikon Coolpix LI, or is it an L120 or an LI20? I don't know. It's one of those two. And I'm gonna kind of compare these a little bit. Now, right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you, you may think that this is probably better and all that, but this is also older. So they kind of even out. So first things, this camera. I do like a lot about this camera, and I do have a few cons and stuff like that, but the little things that they did to this to make it cheaper was kind of okay, which is kind of good for me. Like with some cameras, like this one, if you look at the front of it, you can't turn that on. It won't let you. See? It'll say, hang on. Can you hear it trying to get in there? Trying to open? See, it says turn camera off, remove the lens cap. Hang on. It says turn off the camera, turn the camera off, remove the lens cap, and turn the camera on. So that's for the cool pics. But if I come over to mine has the lens cap on. So this is why this one's a little bit better. So like if you can't get this one to turn off now. Whatever. So like, oh, you forget to turn the lens cap off. You don't have to wait for it to decide. It will still turn on, but the lens cap will stay there because it's not connected to the base here. It's connected to the lens itself, which is nice. So like you don't have to worry about it doing that, and you have to wait 5 minutes to be able to use your camera. Where this one connects to the outer brim here. I think this has a better lens though. Mine does. Let's find out here. My lens is a... I don't know, this one's a little bit worse. No, it's a little bit better. So mine's a 4.3, this one's a 4.5, but mine's a 129 millimeter, this is a 94. So this one's a little bit better. This one goes out further. I'm going to show you a picture from this camera. You can see it right now. That is from a curtain in my front entryway, and on that you can see it very finely. Now I want you guys to guess how close I was to that. Okay, so you probably thought a few inches. Well, guess what? I was like 30 to 45 feet away, and it was quite astonishing to me. So I'm gonna show you what this thing looks like when it's fully extended out here. So that's as far as this one goes. Now I'm gonna do the same thing with this one to kind of show you a little bit in comparison. Okay, so look at that comparison. That one's mine to this one. It has a lot further, it has a lot more zoom, and gets really crisp, clear images from that zoom. And why isn't it going back? Okay, there we go. So, now a few things that I would have added to this, but I could see why they didn't add them, was, hang on, let me close this, was the button push of the light. You have to manually pull it up, where on most cameras nowadays there's a little button that pops it up. Okay, so another thing that I don't really like is that you can't use this flash, you can't use this as a light when you're recording. It will not allow it, of my knowledge, unless they've made it like really difficult to do. But of my knowledge, you cannot make that light work when you're recording. So that's a little bit depressing. I would have liked to see that happen, but that's not going to happen. But I like that this camera is smaller and it has just the stuff that you need. Over here is your the port, your AV port, AV digital port. Oops, I just took a picture. Whoops. Did I? Let's look. No, I didn't. Okay. I'm just oh, I tried to focus it. There we go. See? Oh, okay. I think I just took a picture. Yeah, that was terrible. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, and then you have down here is your SD card slot and your battery. Now, this is kind of like just happening over ages, but I also like that there's a rechargeable battery in this, because this one has to have real batteries, 4 of them, and an SD card. I just like the idea of having rechargeable batteries because it takes up less space and everything, which is nice. And I haven't really tested how far these things can go on its charge, but if you look at the buttons, there's pretty much every button that you would really need on these cameras, on both of them, really. Like, if you look, you have, I think that's just a camera button, I'm not sure, but you have your thing button, you have your auto, I think that's what that is, that might be an auto, but, the little things that they do to this that they take money out of doing, like, cool fancy stuff like the flip up light, which I really couldn't care less about. It's just kind of a little bit of a pain to pick it up and put it down, but like, they took away a little bit of like the weirdness and put it more into the lens. Like, if you look at this, at the thing itself, pictures look really grainy, and everything looks really grainy. So they didn't put a lot of money into that screen, so that they could put more money into the lens and getting better stuff out of it later on, when you take your photos off of it. Because really the screen's just to see where you're getting it. Your photos are going to come out better. And I think the same thing's going to be with this, but I'm not too sure. I'm not even sure why there's a little grippy thing here. Oh, it's for your thumb. Like, that's kind of pointless to me. And your thumb's going to be more like this anyway. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. It's just the little things that, like, this camera is a little bit smaller, but is also just as good, if not better. So I'm gonna show you a picture from the same spot, and I'm gonna show you comparison compared to both of these, and show you which is better, and yeah. So you're gonna see that in uno momento right now. So on the right you can see you have the Nikon, and on the left you have my Canon. As you can see, the Canon is a little better, possibly a lot. I don't know because I haven't taken pictures yet. So there you go. There's your comparison. So I would recommend this camera for the money. They did a good job on it. They took the money out of other random things and put it into the lens more than anything, which I like. So one thing that kind of disappointed me is that it didn't really come with a strap like the Nikon does. So I'm probably gonna have to get one of those and a case and stuff like that. But that's all accessories to come, and yeah. So thank you guys for watching. This is the Stoop Fine Spider. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.